Welcome back to the Flip class. I'm your teacher, Mr. Quick, but you knew that. Alright, we're going to talk some more about division word problems. And when I was thinking of something special to do just for you, I realized every time that you've had a video so far for long division, box method, all that stuff, I've been on this side of the screen. Today, I'm going to move to this side of the screen and sit down. Mind blown. Alright, let's get started. I am the remainder you get when you find 8 times 42 and then divide by 9. What number am I? That's kind of a math challenge. And that's kind of where we're heading as far as these division problems go. Because this is not necessarily a word problem where there's something you have to solve, but it does help you out because it makes you think in steps. Not every time are you going to have one problem, one answer. Sometimes you have to find multiple answers, figure out what to do with those numbers, and then get your final answer. Alright? I'm the remainder you get when you find 8 times 42 and then divide by 9. Well, here's the deal. You can't do division yet because the first thing we need to do is figure out what the answer is when we do 8 times 42. So that's what I'm going to do first. 42 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Drop the 6, carry the 1. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 1. 336. Now, that's not my answer, but it is going to help me get my answer. Okay, so I've got 8 times 42 is 336. Well, now it says divide it by 9. Well, let's do it. Let's divide it by 9. Okay? I've got 336. I put it in the division problem. I'm dividing by 9. 9 goes into 3 how many times? Well, it doesn't. Don't get confused. Well, 3 goes into 9. It doesn't matter. 9 doesn't go into 3. Okay? So I'm putting 0 up here. 0 times 9 is 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. Now I'm going to drop down the next 3. So now I've got, how many times does 9 go into 33? And then we can use our math facts, we can use our fact families, or we can skip count. I'll skip count for you. 9, 18, 27, 36. 4 times 9 is 36. That's too high, so I'm going to go back 1. 9, 18, 27. That's got to be it, right? Can't go over. All right? 3 times 9 is 27. All right? So I put my 3 up top. 3 times 9 is 27. I'm going to subtract. 33 minus 27 is 6. And I've got a 6 over here that I'm going to drop all the way down. It's going to take the elevator all the way down. And I've got, how many times does 9 go into 66? Well, you could skip count. That's true. You could know your math facts. That's true. We'll skip count again. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. Can I go any higher than that? Can I go 9 higher and still be under 66? Can't do it. So 9 times 7. 7 times 9 is 63. 66 minus 63 is 3. I don't have anything left to do, so that 3 has got to be my remainder. So when it says, find 842, divide by 9, I am the remainder. What number am I? The answer is not 37 remainder 3. That was how we found our answer, but if it's saying I'm the remainder, what number am I? It only wants the remainder. So our answer is just 3. Okay? You've got to think about the steps, and you've got to ask yourself, what do they want to know? What are they asking me? Alright? Check it. Just move back to the other side. Mind blown again. Alright? Double mind blown. Alright? Let's do the next one. Start with the number of hours in the one day. Divide by 3, then multiply by 100. Divide by 4, and you'll see me. What number am I? Whoa! It's all kinds of steps, but we can do it. Alright? Start with the number of hours in one day. How many hours is in one day? You know that. 24. Okay? So I got 24. It's not my answer, that's just part of the steps. Divide by 3. Okay. How many times does 3 go into 24? 6, 9, oh, well, so I can skip count. Or, this is an easy one. This is a fact family, right? 8 times 3 is 24. Okay? No remainder. So my answer is 8. So it says divide by 3, then multiply by 100. So I've got 100 times 8. That's just my phone. They're inviting me to all kinds of parties. It rings off the hook. We'll keep going. 100 times 8. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 1 is 8. Now I'm at 800. Now it says divide by 4, and you'll see me. Okay, well, got to do another math problem. 800 divided by 4. 4 goes into 4 goes into 8, spoiler alert, 4 goes into 8 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Drop down the next 0. 4 does not go into 0. I got to put a 0 there. Okay, 0 times 4 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Drop down the next 0. How many times can I say 0? Right? 4 does not go into that 0. What can I do? 0 times 4 is 0. Keeps going, right? No, I'm done. I've used up all my numbers to drop down. 4 doesn't go into 0, so it would be remainder 0. We don't need to write that remainder down. My answer, 200. Keep in mind, none of the math was hard. And a lot of times you'll notice that none of the math is difficult. But it's following the steps and understanding what they want. Okay? Let's do one more. This is actually a word problem. This is the kind of stuff we're going to be doing in class the next few days. The students at Berlin Intermediate School collected 2,664 canned goods for the food drive. You guys have done the food drive. You know what that's all about. They packed 8 cans in each box. How many boxes did they use? Did they have any left over? And if so, how many? All right? Well, the first thing I'm going to see is they got 2,664 canned goods. Okay? Only 8 can fit in one box. Oh, they must really want me at this party. All right? What I'm going to do is divide 2,664 divided by 8. All right? Because that will tell me how many they had in each box. Okay, you get it. Okay. 8 goes into 2 how many times? It doesn't, right? It doesn't work. 0. 0 times 8 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. And I bring down my 6. 8 goes into 26 how many times? 8, 16, 24. Well, 8 times 3 is 24. I can't go over, right? Can't go any farther. All right? 3 times 8 is 24. 26 minus 24 is 2. And I'm going to have the 6 take the elevator all the way down. We've got 26 again. Well, we just did that problem, right? 8 goes into 26, again, 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24. Hello. 3 times 8 is 24. 26 minus 24 is 2. And now the 4 is going to take the elevator all the way down to the basement. And I'm left with 24. 8 goes into 24 how many times? Well, we've just done that same problem twice. 8, 16, 24. It goes in exactly 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. I have nothing left over. So how many boxes did they use to carry all these canned goods? 333 boxes. Did they have any left over? If so, how many? They did not have any left over. If there was a remainder, we would say they had X, or whatever the remainder was, left over. But they didn't. Don't be fooled by a question that asks you something like that. How many did they have left over? If there's no remainder, the answer is 0. Don't trick yourself into thinking, oh, well, they must have had something left over because they asked me. Well, just because they asked the question doesn't mean the answer can't be 0. All right? Don't fool yourself. All right, here's a challenge for you. Write your own division word problem and have an answer key. Have an answer, right? We'll switch with a partner and find the quotients tomorrow. Find the answers tomorrow, okay? If you have any questions about these kind of problems, bring them tomorrow. We'll be practicing together tomorrow or the next time I see you. Thanks for being in my flipped class.